Okay, today we are going to cover appearance and plugins and settings in the WordPress admin area. So let's go take a look at that. So when you first log into your website, you're going to land on your dashboard, and we're going to navigate down to Appearance. Click on the word Appearance on the left-hand side in that navigation. And here you will see the different themes that you can manage. This is your current theme, and this is a sub-theme. And to change these, you just activate. And then you won't be working with this area very often. But the one nice thing about WordPress is you do have the ability to change the theme out, and you don't have to worry about redeveloping the whole entire site or moving all your content. You just develop a new theme. But we're going to jump right into the widget area. And this is the area that this particular website, and every website is different, we have a primary widget area, which is related to the blogging section of your website. We have a secondary widget area, which is related to the template second sidebar. And not all WordPress templates will have this second widget area. And not all WordPress themes will have a first top widget area, which is inside the content of the page. It inserts whatever you drop into here. Second top widget area, first bottom widget, second bottom widget. These are all just different areas of the website that you can drop content into, like first footer, second footer. They show up in the bottom section of your website. And so basically how to manage these is all of these items on the left hand side, you basically just left click, drag them over to the sidebar area that you want to drop them into, and you release. And then you just give it a title and you save it, and you are all done. And so then when you go to the visual side, you will see the calendar, categories, recent posts, and search. And you just, if you want to reshuffle them, you just left click and drag, and that reshuffles these. But in this case, I actually am going to delete that out because I don't want to keep that in there. And the available widgets that are in this area are different for every website also. The basic ones that come with every single WordPress website are things like archives, categories, links, meta, recent comments, RSS, recent posts, search, tag cloud, vertical menu, and text. Custom menu and form does not come default with WordPress. And that pretty much is just in a nutshell the widget area of a WordPress generated website. So we are going to move on to the menu area. So we click on menus on the left hand side. And WordPress, you have the ability to manage your menu system two different ways. One, you can either manage it through pages, where you just add a numerical value to that page. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. 1 always at the top, 50 always at the bottom. Or you can actually do a menu where you can drag and drop to change the structure of your menu system. And all you do is you create your menu over here. So I name this one top. And then over here under theme locations, I choose which menu I want to be my primary. So let's go over here and we're going to add another menu. So I click on plus, and I'm going to call this top 2. I click create menu, and now I have top 2. So now when I come over here to primary navigation, I have top and top 2. I want to keep it with top. And then what you do is, this menu is empty right now. Now, custom links, what this is say I want to have a button on my navigation that links to another website. So say www.bnih.com. That's my web address, and I want this to be BNI and H. And I click add to menu. This adds a button to the menu system, but it's actually not a page on your website, but it feels like it's a page, but it goes to another address on the internet. Now if you want to add a page inside of your site, you come down here to pages, and then you just click on either most recent or view all. I'm going to click view all, and I want to add the home button, the about, contact estimates, news, and services. I checked all those. I click add to. It's now going to add them over here on the right hand side, and then in order to reshuffle this, I just left click hold on my cursor, and I drag it down in the order that I want it. So I want home, about, I want services, estimates, news, BNI, NH, and contact. And then I click save my menu, and you'll see it saving down there. Every time you click save menu, you see it waiting and it's saving. And that is basically my new menu that I just created. Now, not every WordPress site also has theme options. This particular site, at FATACT Graphics, we develop extra options into all of our themes. So here are some options that you can modify. This is typically set up for you at the very beginning, but you can come in here and modify some of this stuff if you really want to, like show the headline, show the slogan, show the home item, that's the home button, what the caption is going to be, highlight active categories. You can manage the post content, how that shows up, how the featured image shows up, how the excerpt shows up, what the pages, comments, sidebars are going to be like, and your footer content. This is where you put in footer content right here, and here are some of the tags that you would use in that footer content area. And when you're all done, you just click Save Changes, and that's going to save everything. So that is a brief overview of the appearance area of your website. This is an area you won't be using a lot unless you start adding pages to your site, and then you would work with menus. Next, we're going to jump into plugins. And with plugins, these are just extra features that you can add into your website. So what we have done is we've just added in some extra things like admin menu tree, after the deadline, Google Analytics, and these just enhance the WordPress website. Some of these are paid for, some of them are free. You just have to find which ones you want and what you want your WordPress website to do. Next, we're going to jump into users. This is where you have users, and you can create new users, you can delete users, you can choose what level you want the user to be, so on and so forth. Next, we're going to jump into settings. Settings here, we have admin menu editor. These are all settings that have been set up and really don't need to be changed at all for your site. You pretty much just set them up once and then you leave them. I've got them all hidden underneath this menu, but if you just click on settings and come in here to the menu editor, you can actually re-enable them. You just click on settings, and then all of these right here are hidden, and you just click on the one that you want to unhide and click show hide, and then do save changes. And that, we're going to go back to the dashboard, is pretty much your WordPress website. All WordPress websites work very, very similar. And if you have any further questions, please feel free to contact me at FATACT Graphics in Claremont, New Hampshire. And thank you very much.